I am Amaris Leal and this is Conversations in Tourism. Chan Chich was established in the Orange Walk district within the Gallon Jug Estate in 1988. The meaning of Chan Chich is little bird, and the name was given because of a nearby creek that was known as Chan Chich in Maya. We are a lodge that is located within 30,000 acres of private conservation land, and we are surrounded by 500,000 acres of protected lands around us. Chan Chich Lodge is built in the middle of an ancient Maya plaza and is surrounded by Maya mounds. We have a total of 15 cabanas. We also have a pool within the property and we have a yoga deck as well. Part of what we do here at the lodge is, of course, trying to minimize our environmental footprint and increase our self-sufficiency. We have the Gallon Jug Estate, which is a farm that forms part of our lodge where we get all our farm-to-table needs, including fruits, vegetables, and meats as well, right? When our guests visit the lodge, they engage in different activities. One of them is in a planting exercise or an initiative that we have here at the lodge. As an environmentally conscious lodge that focuses a lot on sustainability and reducing our environmental footprint and increasing self-sufficiency, we continue to engage our guests in these initiatives. For instance, we currently have a program where we plant back trees in the property. So far, we have planted a total of 3,000 mahogany trees in Gallon Jug Estate, and this is part of our long-term goals in preserving our area. In addition, we have the Casey Community School where we have children who we are educating and sharing this love for nature and for the environment as well.
Chan Chich Lodge does collaborate with different NGOs. We do Belize Maya Forest Trust, the Belize Referral Clinic, and the Belize Bird Rescue. For Belize Maya Forest Trust, we support them in all the initiatives they do when it comes to research or to invite different researchers in the area. For the Belize Referral Clinic, of course, these are all animals that are being that are either hurt or knocked down by vehicles. For example, we support that initiative by donating to them so we can continue rehabilitating and putting them back in the wild. We regularly receive great praises from return and new guests, with our expert guides, filled with knowledge and all the information shared with our guests. They're always grateful for, the information they receive. For example, we have new guests who arrive with us. They don't know anything about Chan Chich, but they Google us and they find us and they would book a stay. They come here. They don't have no idea where they are. They have no idea where they're coming to. And whenever they're leaving, with all these, for example, the farm tour, some don't even know how a farm operates. So what they do, when we book a tour for them, the guide explain all the different aspects of the farm. When they leave, most of them will say, okay, I'm going to go back and I'm going to purchase a farm, for example, or a piece of land so I can start my own.
I start on the trail cameras. I start by my own, and once I start sharing on social media, one couple, a biologist from Ecuador, reached me through social media. They came here, then they want to make a plan how to collect more data about wildlife, especially jaguars. So those biologists, they bring some trail cameras, so I start monitoring trail cameras constantly, and the way how I've been noticed, we are getting a lot of jaguars, pumas, especially all the species on cats on the trail cameras. It was working very well, and 2024 was even better. I've been documented last year, August and September, I documented 2 pairs of jaguar mating. It was very interesting, which by December, both of them had delivered babies, which that takes 14 weeks gestation. But sadly, I hadn't get the babies due to more males I've been getting on the trails. So that's why the female had taken the babies away for a while because of the males, which if they get encountered, males definitely will kill the babies. I try to tell guests, try to go out as much as they can, because we have these individuals here and they can appear any day, anytime. On tours here, it's one of the highlights things to do here on tourism. And there's a lot of chances to see some wildlife on the road, jaguars especially, tapirs, pumas, jaguarundi, ocelots, margis. Those are the cats that we have around here. Special on the onboarding thing, you know, I'm not expert on birding, but I do know a lot of on birding. And which here, this is the place that a lot of birders come here, and you know, on the tours, that's where they get a lot of chances to see a lot of things going on in the area.
Gallon Jug goes way back to the 1800s, since logging was done here by a British company, which was known as the British Honduras Company, which was formed in England in 1859. And then in 1875, the name was changed to Belize Estate and Produce Company. So during that time, they were logging about 30 miles away from here towards the hill bank. So as they came farther this way, they saw the need of relocating the operation center because it used to be right at hill bank. So mainly mahogany was cut at that time, and also some other tropical hardwood trees. So we have a mahogany tree just right next to us here to the left. So the logging company, they built the road that does due east, and even a railroad was set up to haul the logs from here to Hillbank, which is 45 miles away from here. So there was at least about 600 people at that time working under the timber company. Now, logging was done up to the 1950s. Since there was another company, which was the Chickley Company, was in competition, and that started around 1930. So by 1950 then, there was less demand of mahogany, and also because of the competition with the Chickley Company, and the logging company had to close its doors. So all the houses that was built, even the railroad that was set up, was all dismantled and sold away.
We produce from the eggs to the broiler meat. Everything is consumed by the lodge. Then whatever is left over, then we consume it at the village with the staff. whenever the layers, their time is over, then we also cook them, and then we do the stewing, and so from this, then whenever we have the chicken manure with the sawdust, then we make it into compost, and then we use it at the greenhouse, where veggie production is mainly for the lodge as well. Most of the consumption comes from the veggie garden, and also at the veggie garden we do produce the peppers and some of the ingredients for the pepper sauce that we produce, the Maya Faya and the Fire Heart. With the coffee, well, we do we're the only mass producers of coffee in the country, at which we do everything from scratch. We grow it, we harvest it, we dry it, we roast it, we grind it, we package it, and then we issue it out. At Gallon Jug, we have learned to coexist with nature. We are in their territory, so whatever we do it around them. Our animals are encaged to prevent them from the wildlife. In here, we have designed this greenhouse to protect it from the birds. We do have certain things outside, like the peppers, like the coffee, but we overproduce in order to have for us, have for them, have for everyone. Our trails, we allow people to walk in the trails and not wander, all about respecting nature. In that aspect, we have learned to live with the jaguars and pumas and everything. So we do suffer losses, but it's within what we cater for. Sometimes boas will thief our chickens, and we would just catch it and release it in the wild, far away from, but eventually they'll keep coming because we're within their environment.
Well, Gallon Jug is an environmentally friendly habitat. We are totally committed to the environment, the ecosystem, and with a healthy ecosystem, it benefits everybody, because eventually we're not going to have this out there in the world. So we're very fortunate to have this 30,000 acre protected area, private property, which the company owns, and it's called Gallon Jug, and on it has got Chan Chich Lodge, which is an eco-friendly lodge. The employment that we do supports a greater community. For each person that we employ, that person supports another 5 people outside, and so we're very, very proud of what we do and how we treat our staff, and our staff are a testament of the success of the place. We've got some staff that have been employed for 30 years, like the guy that you have had taking you out today. His name is Luis. I've just given him a 30-year long service award, and that is absolutely brilliant. And if it wasn't such a wonderful place to be and part of everything, it wouldn't have had so many staff stay here for so long. I'm very proud to be here. I love working with our people, the Belizean people, and our people in the village are fantastic.
Chan Chich Lodge became a part of the Belize Hotel Association for quite some years now. We are very proud to form part of a network of over 120 members with whom we can collaborate with. It provides a network opportunity for us to learn and expand our exposure as well, get that visibility that we want from both international and local partners. And I think the Hotel Association provides that platform needed for us to be out there interacting with all the stakeholders within the industry and building the brand for Chan Chich Lodge as well.
I'm Luis Romero, and this is Tourism Conversation.
Conversations in tourism.
Oh, Conversation Tourism. Oh, sorry. Conversation.